Hi there. I've been really looking forward to showing you a new super cool, very small UMPC device. It's the Viliv S5. The Viliv S5 runs the very latest Intel Atom processor. It's got Bluetooth, it's got wireless built in, it's got 3G, mobile broadband or HSDPA Next G built in. It's also got a GPS. Now, they've packed all of this into a 5-inch screen form factor. And not only that, they give you 6 hours of battery life, and it's under 450 grams. It's just unbelievably impressive. Now, Viliv call this a mid device, but I'd actually say that this is probably the first in the third generation of UMPCs. Intel have made great advancements in the Atom platform with all the netbooks that are out there, so we're really starting to see some interesting UMPCs using this. One of the problems that a lot of people had with the early generations of UMPCs was the lack of processing power. Now, just for a demonstration, I'm going to turn the Viliv S5 on, if I can find the power switch, and I'm going to turn this Samsung Q1 that I have here on at the same time, just to show you how quickly it boots, because with the older processors they were really slow to boot. Now, while we're looking at that, you can see the difference in size with the Samsung Q1, which is a 7-inch screen, compared to the Viliv S5 there. It's sort of about 2/3 of the size of the Samsung. They run the same resolution screen, so it's 1024 pixels wide by 600 high. And as you can see, the Viliv is already ready to go, and that takes less than 30 seconds. Now, obviously, with the same resolution on a tiny screen, you're going to need your glasses. You're really going to have your eyesight checked on this one. But that said, as you can see, it's a very clear screen. It's been very easy to use and very easy to read on. And because it's so small, you can hold it quite close. Now, being a UMPC means that this device runs a full copy of Windows. In this case, it's Windows XP Home. Now that means it doesn't have the tablet PC input panel or text recognition features, but on a resistive touchscreen of this size they're not very useful anyway. So instead what we have is an on-screen keyboard that I've just brought up here, and it provides haptic feedback, so that means it vibrates when you touch the keys, and it is very easy to use. We've got used to typing with that quite quickly. Found it very nice. Another feature of the Viliv S5 is this 8-way controller here. Now that can actually act as both a menu scroller. So if I've got it in mouse mode at the moment, but if I just hold this key down, it'll switch into a scrolling mode. Now that's very useful for scrolling through web pages or ebooks or menus like this one. And if I hold the button down again, I can turn it back into a mouse, and I've got the 8-way control there. Over here I've got a right click button and also a left click button. I'm going to demonstrate loading up a web page in Internet Explorer. Now you can see that I've clicked and the page is already loaded up. Now that's fast. I've loaded the Viliv website, so you can of course scroll and navigate using the stylus. But I'll bring up a long page so that you can see an example of scrolling using the 8-way controller on the left here. Now that's going to be important for reading ebooks, blogs and web pages online. As you can see, it's quite easy, and again with the new Atom processor it's very fast. So just remember that even though this is small enough to fit into your pocket, it runs Windows XP. It's powerful enough to run Microsoft Office. It's also powerful enough to run your desktop applications without any compromises. I think I might keep this one.